Not sure what you guys think, but I am personally a massive fan of what Bethesda has done with power armor in Fallout 4. For me, there's nothing more fun than just whipping out the X01 and annihilating every single enemy in sight. And on that note, guys, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video with the Roshank Redemption, and today I'm bringing you the first episode of a 2 to 3 part series that's going to be called Power Armor Ultimate Guide. And of course, as the title will indicate, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to find the best types of power armor and how to get the most use out of your power armor in this series. Today, we're going to be focusing mostly on finding the best types of power armor in the game. And let me just say to start things off, unfortunately there isn't any sort of trick or easy exploit to get the best power armor in the game. If you want to guarantee getting the best armor, then you pretty much just need to level up really high and you will start finding better armor. However, with that said, there definitely are a couple of tips that I can provide you guys with, and specifically what I'm going to do is I'm going to include a list of the best locations to go to if you want to get the best power armor at the end of the video and down in the description in a Google Doc. And also, I'm going to debunk some myths on power armor, because there are a ton of myths out there, and a ton of people who say that certain factors or certain things you do affect the type of power armor you find, which ultimately leads to a lot of spending time and a lot of putting effort into, for instance, increasing your luck to get better power armor, when in fact it doesn't help you, and stuff of that nature. So to start off, let's go ahead and debunk some power armor myths. Myth number 1, power armor is randomized. I'm going to tell you guys right now that power armor has absolutely no random element to it. There's no random number generator or anything of that sort that determines what you get, which probably seems a bit difficult to believe since Bethesda has set things up in a way that seems random, but believe me when I say that doing things like reloading and trying to work the RNG is not going to help you out when it comes to finding good power armor. Myth number 2, there is a universal level threshold for power armor. Okay, let me clarify what I mean here. When I say universal level threshold, I mean, for example, if you're above a certain level, then every single power armor in Fallout 4 will be a T50B, or if you're above a different threshold, then all power armors in the Wasteland will be the X01. And to give you guys proof that this is not true, I'll flash a clip up on screen of me finding X01 power armor at level 28 in one area, and then T60B in a different area. So guys, just because you're above a certain level doesn't mean that everything you find will be the power armor that you want. Myth number 3, luck affects the power armor that you find. I feel like for the most part people have realized this by now, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it anyways. Luck has absolutely no bearing on the power armor that you find in Fallout 4, and actually hell, luck in general does not affect any of the special items that you can find in Fallout 4. For instance, many say that the alien blaster requires a certain level of luck, or that getting the alien ship to crash land requires you to have a certain level of luck, but even this is actually false. Myth number 4, difficulty affects the power armor that you find. A lot of people believe that since difficulty affects the number of legendary enemies that spawn in, it can also affect the types of items that you find, but I'll tell you guys right now that difficulty does not at all affect the type of power armor that you find in the Wasteland. So you guys are probably wondering at this point, how the hell is power armor that you find determined in Fallout 4? Well, it's actually determined by two things, level and location. Now by this I mean that every single power armor location in the game has a different set of level thresholds that you need to get past in order to get the power armor that you want. For instance, there's a full set of X01 power armor in the 35 courthouse that requires you to be level 28 or above in order to get the X01. However, if you go to a different area, say the abandoned shack in the southwest corner of the map, then you need to be level 30 or above to get the X01 power armor. Another area might require you to be level 40 or above to get the power armor that you want, and so on. Furthermore, like I said, these level thresholds are absolute. No matter what, if you clear the appropriate level for a certain location, then you will get the power armor that you want, no questions asked, and in this case, in this example, we're talking about the X01 power armor. So guys, I'll say it again, the power armor that you find in Fallout 4 is determined by two things and two things only. Level and location. In general, the more dangerous the area, the lower the level you have to be to get the better power armor, but that doesn't always hold true. Alright, so then what's the key to guaranteeing that you get the best power armor in Fallout 4? Well, the unfortunate truth is that you just need to level up really high. I would imagine that most people who go power armor hunting are probably searching for the X01 power armor since it is the best in the game that you can find in the Wasteland. And if you want to consistently get that, then I recommend a level of 35 or higher. In fact, the lowest set of X1 power armor that I know of requires a level of 28, and that is exceptionally low for it. If you want to be a little bit more strategic about it though, below I have a very helpful Google Doc that shows you the minimum level you need to be to get the X01 power armor at various locations, as well as links to guides on how to get them. So be sure to check that out when you're done down below. Well, alright guys, that is pretty much going to do it for this video. As always, if you enjoyed, be sure to drop me a like down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more Fallout 4 content in the future. The comment question of the day is, what do you guys want me to cover next in the next power armor video? I'm thinking I'm going to talk about how to maximize your power armor, how to upgrade your power armor, and how to make the most use out of your power armor. But if there's anything else you guys want me to cover, then let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I hope you all have an awesome day, and I will see you in my next video.